If you're new to acrylic painting, it can be hard to know which techniques actually make a difference. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 essential acrylic painting techniques and show how I use them in one painting. For this painting, I'm keeping the materials really simple. I'm using acrylic paints, canvas, water, paper towels, and the Tiffany & Art X Craftamo brush set, which I'll be using for the entire process. This set includes 5 carefully selected brushes, 2 fan brushes, an angled brush size 20, a round mop size 16, and a flat brush size 20. Once everything's laid out, we can start painting. By the way, we will be using one of Tiffany's artworks as a reference for this tutorial. I always begin by blocking in the main shapes and values. Nothing detailed, just getting the general form of the bee onto the canvas. This helps remove pressure early on and gives the painting a clear foundation. Once the base shapes are in, I start adding texture using dry brushing. This is where acrylics really shine. You can create rough, expressive marks just by using less paint and letting the brush texture show through. For subjects like fur or organic textures, this technique adds a lot of character very quickly. Next, I use stippling to build depth and variation. Instead of brushing, I lightly tap the paint onto the surface. This breaks up flat areas and helps the painting feel more dimensional. You don't need to be precise here. The irregularity is what makes it work. After adding texture, I soften certain areas by gently blending the paint. This is especially useful for transitions like the wings, where you want movement without harsh edges. I try not to overwork this part, just enough blending to guide the eye. The final step is refining edges and adding small accents. This is where the painting starts to feel finished. A few controlled strokes can make a big difference. I focus on contrast and highlights rather than tiny details. And that's it! 5 essential acrylic techniques used in one painting. I used the Tiffany & Art X Craftamo brush set for this entire painting, and I really love how versatile it is. Each brush has a clear purpose, which makes experimenting with different techniques feel much more approachable. If you'd like to try this set for yourself, you can get it now at www.craftamo.com. Thank you for painting with me, and I'll see you in the next one.